Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
It's not Monday, thank God.
Jeez. Yeah. That
Normally,
was.
Mondays, I don't bother me at all. Yesterday was the Mondayest Monday ever. If
Yeah.
Monday had a
Yesterday
personality, it was yesterday.
was pure hell. That
Oh
describes
my
mine.
gosh.
It was horrible. I when I left on Monday last week. Um, I was doing my job one way, and when I came back yesterday, all systems had changed.
Oh,
Yay!
lovely. Oh my gosh. It's kind of
So
like your upgrade on or your update on your iPhone.
yeah. Oh my God. It was insane. We had, instead of just looking for my assigned dealers, looking at their business, it was the entire Gulf States region, which include, well, not the entire Gulf States region. They divided it by two. So I had like San Antonio, Brownsville, Houston, Beaumont. I was like, what? What is this? Because you
Not
have
fun.
kind of a good idea of how, who supports you, who doesn't,
Right.
when you've got your own assigned dealers. But when you're just have everything just thrown at you, it's
Mm.
it's insane. So, anyways, but how about you? So being sick and everything, just and
Well, I'm
then
feeling better. I mean, that's just, that's a
that was
given.
just the
But
underlying problem still.
yeah, no, I mean, honestly, I feel, oh gosh, so much better.
Good.
But I'm still haven't got my work in, started working out again. I've been advised just to lay low and not overdo it because that just makes causes relapse,
Yeah.
which I don't want, definitely
No.
don't want.
No.
So I'm just gonna hang out for a while, but got lots done at the shop, so that was good. Been
Good.
slower than heck at the shop, so I'm praying for more customers to come my
Right.
way. So
Yeah. For sure.
even just walk-ins, it's been really, really slow, but that's okay. It'll give me more
Yeah.
time to focus on other things that I need to focus on.
Yeah. Sending out messages, having those conversations, doing those follow-ups, and that sort of thing. If you get a chance,
Yep.
for sure, work on those. Um, I don't know who all we don't have. Terry's not on. I don't know who all we have on. But did you make it on Power Hour last night? Did
I
anybody?
did. Uh-huh.
Okay.
I was
I
there.
was not on there, but I watched it this morning, and it was
Uh-huh.
exactly what I was hoping for us to do. Is everybody bring their favorite part of GoPro together and talk
Mm-hmm.
about it. So I mean, it was awesome. So if you have, if you weren't on it, go back and watch it. It's on the Jade Factory. Um,
Mm-hmm.
well worth the time. Jake and Candace uh,
Mm-hmm.
gave some great information. It was just it's good hearing others' key takeaways. I really
Mm-hmm.
like that, and because so many people see things differently and catch different things, and something that means a lot to one person, it's like it might have, or they might have been taking notes on this one thing and missed out on something else, and it's like, oh wow, that's awesome too. So yeah, so if anyone missed that, go back and watch the Power Hour last night. Great stuff. Um, I reached out to, I guess, is Claire on?
Yeah,
If,
Kathy, it's
I think so.
you, myself, Michelle, and Claire right now.
Yep.
oh, okay, thanks. Um, yeah.
You reached
I
out
reached out
to.
to Sean, I think it's Shandi. I can't remember. Anyway, he's the one that Cece is working to bring on. That's in Terry's line. And man, this guy, I don't know what the holdup is, why he's not on yet, but I really like him. And I think he can add so much to our team. It's like, the energy and everything. I don't know if he was just, excited that, hey, y'all remembered me, somebody reached out to me, or what, or if he's just always that way. But man, after working all day in corporate America and having the day from hell like I did, and then having that conversation, I was like, oh man, I'm fired up. So it's good, when you realize that just doing what we do, you can fire yourself up all over again and get that and keep that fire lit for, everything that we learned to GoPro, just by working your business a little bit. But I know, everybody that was there, and the frustration of seeing where we're sitting versus where the, income earners are sitting, and seeing that, like David Jones said, we've got, and I think Eric Worre was the one who said it. We've got the knowledge. We know what to do. We've got to put it into action. We've got to do it. This is our year to just put in the action. Stop being posers. Stop being amateurs. Put in the action and be the professional. And I know I'm talking to, everybody. We're all on the same page here,
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, what does everybody have? Anything to report? Any ideas? What about Thursday night? I hear there's this white elephant thing that David and Tara are doing, and I think they're, it's going to be a PBR mix in there too with a white elephant.
Are y'all going?
I was gonna kind of get some feedback because that's a hell of a drive, and I've got my granddaughter and, I'll just say my grandkids. I got my, they're not, I only have one granddaughter officially, but we just take in the other
They're
ones
your grandkids,
too.
girl.
Yeah,
You love them like they're your grandkids or your grandkids.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, for sure. So we've got a sleepover Friday night at our house with them, and all-day pool party. We're heating up the pool on Saturday, and that's all Andrea wanted for. I just wanted to spend some time with her, because between her and my daughter, my ex-son-in-law, it's like grandma time's limited. I don't really get a whole lot of grandma time. So I asked her what she wanted. I gave her lots of choices, even shopping, a shopping spree or whatever. And she wanted pool time, heat up the pool.
Hey, that's nice.
I know.
Mhm.
I was like, man, that's the best. She is her grandmother's grandchild.
There you
It's
go.
like, that's my favorite thing to do. Let's just float around and chill. So
I'm going to send
anyways.
out invites to Thursday to a few of the people that didn't go to my PBRs back in the PBR time when we did coffees. So I'm going to do that. That's kind of my action plan today. And also, I have a dinner with my old friends at Texaco from Texaco tonight. And I have something's going on Friday night. I have things on my calendar. And I have one in January, actually, that I couldn't get around it, but I've been reaching out to some folks. Oh, Friday night I'm going to the movies with my ex-sister, so from church. So I'm still getting out there and trying to talk to new people.
Yeah.
and then kind of reconnecting with the old ones that, well, not old, but the ones that I have already peaked
Yeah.
that have done nothing, so.
Right. Well,
That's
and
my
also, I found it's so easy to start these conversations right now with, hey, so how was your trip to Vegas? Oh, hello. That's if they started it, and we get to tell them, oh my gosh,
So what's
it
your
was
response,
amazing.
Kathy, when they ask you that? Share with me what your response is, because I kind of get stumbled.
Well, I tell them some of the, professional, and tell them more about, it was really a learning experience for me. It was an awesome trip. We got to have some fun and everything along the way. But man, we had some speakers at the event that I was at, and I tell them about the speakers. Lou Holtz, Harvey Mackay. I tell them little bits of information about these awesome, incredible speakers, and Eric Thomas, and then they're like, wow, so what kind of event was it? So then with some people that know that I'm in network marketing, that's it's easy. It's like it's a network marketing professionals event that that we are able to come together, share ideas, whatever. If it's somebody that doesn't know or might have an idea that I do something else, like I had a conversation with a guy yesterday that I just, I've always told him, that my day job isn't my only income. I have other things going on. Well, I just flat out told him I'm a network marketer. And I just, because I didn't give him any more information, and I didn't even tell him because the timing too. I didn't have the time, but I have a long relationship with this guy, so but it's more business, but it's just enough to make him think. He may ask me, so what kind of business is it? He may ask more questions. He may not. He may say, "Oh, network marketing, no way." But it's out there. So somebody that doesn't have, I might not have gotten to that part of the conversation with somebody just on the elevator that I see, once or twice a week, that knew that I went to Vegas. Those I would just be saying, about the people that, I got to see, and they're like, that's an odd group of people. I don't recall their show in Vegas, right? So they might ask more questions too. So I just kind of throw bits and pieces out there because all the conversations during the day when I'm at work are short. So it's just it's something to build upon in my next little meeting with them. Does that answer anything?
Yes, thank you. Anybody else want to share how they're telling people about their event, their trip to Vegas? I'd like pointers.
I haven't really talked to many people about it, but what I would tell them, Claire, if I was still in the corporate world, I would be telling people I got some amazing training on how to retire early. And that's all I would tell them until they ask me more.
I love it. Short and sweet. I love it.
That is awesome.
Amazing training on how to retire early.
Yeah, and that's just enough to pique most people's interest.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. I'm using it.
Yeah. And then they're going to ask you, tell me more, and say, well, you know what? They're going to ask you, tell me more, and say, you know what? I really don't have time right now, but if you're serious, we can talk about it later.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Woo-hoo.
Awesome.
Love it.
It's that. So going back to Thursday, who is going? And I'd like to, let's get our ugly sweaters out. Let's do this.
Well, I was thinking if I could bring
Terry?
the kids, I would, but I don't know if I am or not. So we will have to see. It'll be one of those spur of the moment things. So
Yeah. Jake, are you and Candace attending?
I don't really know much about it, but is it tomorrow?
Thursday.
Thursday.
Thursday night, Thursday
Oh,
evening.
today's
in
Tuesday.
the
Sorry, I keep
Sugarland
thinking it's
area.
Wednesday.
It's
Yeah.
the CR in the or it's like a Christmas party with ugly sweater, white elephant gift, but they're going to throw the business presentation in there with it. David said that it's not going to be any longer than 30 minutes, so he's cutting it off at 30 minutes. So it's going to be very short and sweet and to the
Is
point.
it just going to be the business, not the products?
I'm sure, yeah, but
It's gonna be,
it'll be a quick overview.
It's gonna be the whole thing. Okay.
Right, yeah. I can't imagine him just doing the business and
I know
or
that-
presenting the business
That's why
without the
when you said
products.
business, I was like, oh, he's just gonna do business. I just
Right.
Hey Terry, are you gonna be attending Thursday?
I've got something else going on Thursday night, but I think I can probably break free to get there. So I'm trying to rearrange my schedule right now.
Okay.
Yeah, if we can get some people there, fantastic. Yes, I mean, I definitely. I mean, anytime that you got the fire, get the people to the fire, and we've got the fire with David and Tara and their team, and it's just that side of town for me. But I've got some people over there, so I'm gonna do some reach outs today and see. If I can get any kind of spark going there, because I mean that would be awesome if I could get that reignited over on that side of town. So I will definitely do some reach outs today.
Well, how do you feel about possibly putting something together on this side of town? Is it too? I know it's not too late. I mean, I know time is like flying, but it doesn't have to be holiday. It could be, after Christmas, blitz or something. I don't know. Something
In
we could
between
do.
Christmas and New Year's.
New Year, kind of let's get prepared for the New Year and do a presentation on our side of town.
Yeah, and I have no problem with that. That's fine. Yeah, we, my place is always available. We just get a date, and I think Michelle always opens her doors, whatever.
Well, at this time, being sick, my house is a wreck.
The doors are closed.
If you could see my living room floor right now, it's half of it's dirty clothes, half of it's clean folded clothes.
Marcella's
In
boarding
fact, I'll
room
even,
doors closed.
I'm going to take a picture and I will show it to you guys because this is like ridiculous.
You poor thing. You poor thing.
I say we do a resolution solution pool party at Kathy's.
Yeah, that's fine. Come on. We'll just keep it heated. We'll keep it.
Keep the heat on, girl.
Rob loves me.
No, we don't have to do pool party, but I think that we, because, that way we can have another one on that side, and then we can extend the invite to our Sugarland family as well, if they have people on your side of town. So,
yeah.
I'm gonna make an attempt to attend. I'm gonna attend on Thursday. I guess that's why I was asking.
Okay.
I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna send those invites out to the people that had missed the other PBRs. I'm not giving up on them. I'm just gonna send it out and see if they'll do it.
Yeah, and start out with, hey, what do you have going on Thursday?
Okay, and then send them the note. Is that?
Yeah.
Because I was just gonna send them the thing that. Okay. So.
Yeah, don't just invite. Add the, yeah. That way, if they miss out, if they've already got something going on Thursday, then they're not going to know what you were going to invite them to, and their curiosity is going to start eating at them. It's like, dang, what I miss out on. So
hey, what do you have going on Thursday, right?
Yeah. Hey, what you got going on Thursday? Are you available? And then go from there.
I'm gonna say Thursday night, so that way they
Yeah.
know it's not during the day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kathy, I
Alright,
also
I'll
may
bring
need
it.
your help with fluoresce.
Okay.
I've got that Uber driver that I peaked the other day. He does a lot of things, but his mom owns a salon in the southwest part of Houston.
Yeah.
And so I got talking to him about skincare and asked if they offer anything like that. Anyways, he wants to get some samples. And so I was thinking if I could have you help me bring the samples to them, more or less just to show them the product and how to use it and whatnot, because I feel like they're going to be a lot more receptive to somebody like yourself showing them how to use the product as compared to me.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
What,
All
I
right.
haven't got it set up, but I will.
Okay. Yeah. Let me know, and we'll make it happen. What I put together is a little package, like you can get at any CVS pharmacy, Walgreens, whatever, Target, back of Target, in the makeup section.
Yeah.
They have different cute containers that are clear. You can either get the little suitcase type things, forgot what they're called, caboodles or something, or you can get the clear plastic type, whatever. And just so you guys know how I present our skincare, and I've got them lined up, the full size products lined up in the package, along with like a washcloth type thing, disposable washcloth. Some of the little, those little clear dispenser things that you're like, what do I do with this? Those things that come with our packages. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Those little spoon things. Okay, those.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, those are, for sanitary reasons. You use those. So I put those in there so that way the person can, squirt it on there and then, then put it on their skin or whatever. And they look fancy. So put those in there, but, and then share with them, the order, and, you've got the pamphlets that come with our skincare set too. But share with them the order and rubbing it into their skin, and I just do it on their hand because you can see a difference when you do one hand. You can see a difference between the two hands after you put all the skincare products, just a little squirt, and talk about it as you go. When you get to the end, and you can see a difference between the hand that you put the skincare on and the hand that you didn't. So, and you haven't had to, like girls are not going to take their makeup off if they're at lunch at the bank, and I say at the bank because that's a perfect, if you ever want to do, if you're off during the day, you can take one of those little packages, just like I said, with your skincare in it, and you set up the appointment ahead of time with the girl at the bank that you get a lunch break, and they've got a little room that they have their lunch break. Would it be okay with you if I bring in lunch on Thursday and share with you our skincare? And they're like, you're bringing lunch? Shit, yeah. So you can go to Subway, pick up the little meal deals with the sandwich, chips, and drink, or whatever, or taking waters, to let them have lunch, and then you can share with them the skincare product. And all you do is you just go through each product. You got the cleanser, you put it on, you wipe it off, and you explain to them that our cleanser, it doesn't have the gritty exfoliants in it, but it does exfoliate. Okay, that's important because it doesn't have that grit in there. People are thinking it doesn't have an exfoliant, but it does. The products, the ingredients exfoliate. I don't know how it does it, but it does. Then
it's like almost like a acid type thing in there.
Yeah. So, because it's important that, they understand that. And then you've got the serum and what the serum does. And then your day solution or your night solution. So you just go through the steps, and, in the eye cream. And the eye cream, you can actually have them put over their makeup or whatever, and just have them do one eye again, so that way they can see the difference and the results, because they're going to see results right away. We've seen it when we've done it at a regional before. They will see the results right away, especially if they're not using any kind of skincare system. So anyway, that's what I do, and that's what but it's just getting the time to set up those appointments with a group of females mostly. But for somebody that's in that industry, and has a spa or a salon or whatever, absolutely they need skincare, and they need our skincare. And there's so many estheticians, I can't even say the name, out there. In Kyani that are doing, this is the skincare that they use. So they've ran everybody else out of their shop. This is what they use. So that says a lot. And everybody's looking for all natural, or natural based. So terrific.
Yeah, and it's also a really simple add-on too. Like for anybody that is at a salon or a nail place, all you have to do is literally ask them, "Hey, have you ever considered, adding a skincare line to what you offer people?" To see if they're interested. And you don't have to go over spiel, but just ask them if they've ever considered it.
And there's also the testimonial page for the Florist that you can add them to as well, so that they can see, different, before and afters. So that's been pretty good too.
And Terry, that's easy for you as well. Like
terrific.
If Susie or any of the girls go to a nail place or anything, just ask them, or go with them next time and see about that, because that's how I got in touch with Candace's nail lady as well.
Oh, excellent.
But
okay.
that's where we need to start getting. I want to encourage everyone to get a little bit more bold, well, a lot more bold in this next year. Is look for those outlets and learn how to have those conversations professionally without forcing product on people, but ask good questions to people who own businesses about their businesses. And I guarantee we'll find ways where we can add value to those people that already own businesses. And that will help us 10 times our business this coming year.
Yes.
I need help following up. I am struggling so bad. And I don't know if it's my, I don't know. I just need help. Pray for me a lot.
Struggling in what way?
Just to follow up with people. I mean,
just remembering
to do it, or
not really.
Is it that you're not doing the follow up, or you are doing it and it's not going the way you want?
Kind of both, but definitely, just making myself follow up, and just I don't know. I'm like right now, and because I've been sick, I really haven't been talking to anybody about health and wellness. I mean, it's kind of hard to put the two together, but and plus it's been so slow at the shop that I really haven't, had the chance to talk to very many people about it. But just following up with the people that I already have in the pipeline. And I guess I need somebody to come sit with me and
Well, that's exactly what my plan is
Tutor.
starting this month. And I would like for all of us to get together. But
Yes.
basically, one of the things I was talking about last night is just the connection between this business and how corporate businesses and sales businesses are ran. I was telling that to Candace too. When I was in the corporate model, we had a team of salespeople, and I brought this up to Brian Penzo too. And these salespeople would spend 95% of their time outside of our business because they would be out meeting with customers and prospecting and looking for opportunities to get orders from people and whatnot. And they could easily go a year without ever coming into our office if we let them do that.
Mm-hmm.
But we never did. The point is we always brought those people in at least on a weekly basis because we needed to know ourselves what was going on with their books of business, but it was also a way for them to stay on track themselves. Because if we never come in and discuss that as a group, then it's really easy to let people just fall to the wayside and forget about them, right? And we don't always
kind
see
of falling through the cracks. And
exactly. So I want to start cultivating that where I should know as much about your business as you do. And right now it's not at that point, and vice versa. We should all know about each other's businesses, because if we all know each other's businesses and our different opportunities, it makes it that much easier to follow up.
But I think also, having that, when we all get together and we're, kind of brainstorming, and that's where ideas happen. That's where
absolutely it's a mastermind.
Exactly. And I was listening to a video yesterday. Is Eric Worre and somebody else, but it wasn't the GoPro, the most recent one. But they were saying he was saying that he's not really disciplined, so he has himself surrounded with people that are disciplined and that
absolutely
are focused, and they are they have everything kind of lined out exactly what to do. And, so having that in your life, people that are helping you to, stay focused and, help you with the follow-ups and things like that, it has helped him, so it's not just him by himself doing it. It's, there's other people around that are helping to, cultivate that in his life. So I think that we definitely need that, because it's so easy, to just let people fall through the cracks, whether it be a customer or a business partner. And I don't want that. I want us to be there for, the newest person, but also people that have been in for a while and, they're just struggling. So, because that, I know that makes the business suck. So I want, everybody to be successful and to be able to help everybody, overcome the objections that they're having.
Sounds good.
Wow, good stuff.
There's only 3 of us left on the call, apparently.
Yeah, where'd everybody go? I was looking down.
Ish. Sorry.
But no, Michelle, you have a lot to say on that, and that's really. What do you think, Terry? I think that we could do something like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Get together.
The more the merrier. I mean, the more effort we can put together, the more we can team up on things, the more productive we're going to be.
Absolutely.
No doubt.
Yep.
And the stronger we grow, and we're very close. I noticed our group is very close. Even when we were at GoPro, I felt like we were constantly staying together. What do you think, Terry? I think that's something that I felt.
Yeah, we've got a strong bond. The thing that we can all work on is doing like what Grant Cardone was talking about, which is just being bolder.
Yes.
As a team and backing each other up, and turning to somebody like when Jake was talking to Kathy about helping him with the nail salon or the salon place. That's a great resource, which I've never considered that, but I definitely should be doing that as well. We can all turn to each other for that kind of help, but we just need to go after more people.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Like I'm working still on Bernadette. I don't know if she's still using the products. I know we only gave her a month's worth, so anyway, we'll see how that goes. I'm reaching out to her.
Have you
She's
asked
supposed to
her
reach
if
out to
she's
me.
been taking them? How she's doing
She's
with
not
them?
replying to me. She's been really busy. She said she had been sick last week, so because I was So I'm gonna.
Great. I probably gave it to her when I dropped it off.
Huh?
I said I probably gave it to her when I dropped it off, and that was one of the days that I was sick, and I went in there and gave it to her, or gave her the product. I don't know if I gave it to her, but yeah, that is.
No, probably not. I mean, she's in contact with a bunch of clients. I mean, think about it. She's with people in close area all the time. So, yeah. But anyway,
I'll reach out to her today, and I know you gave me her number last week. I didn't.
Yeah, or just stop by.
I was afraid if I called her,
see.
she was going to say, "Oh, you're sick too. You gave it to me."
No, don't do that. No, I'll reach out to her. But if you have time, that's always a good thing because y'all are neighbors, I guess.
Yeah. That would be good.
All right, my dear. Well, it looks like it's just you and I. And
all right.
You have a great day. Let me know if you need anything.
Absolutely. I'm 90% to Pearl, so we need to get.
Yeah, we're really close to Pearl. I've been kind of bypassing the Pearl one and looking at the Sapphire one.
Absolutely.
But yes, I'm really close to Pearl as well. So,
okay.
Cool deal. We're gonna do this
let's try and get
together,
together so we can make this happen because we definitely need to. Yeah.
We got what did I say this morning? We have 17 days starting today.
Yeah.
To get this. We can do this. It's been done.
Yeah. Absolutely. We can.
All right, my dear.
Okay. Have a great day.
All right. We have a good day. I will talk later. Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.